say it's cold. Others, like myself and my partner, we say this is football weather as we welcome you to chilly M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore. To get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium.
The Ravens take over first down again at their own 26-yard line.
Right to the air is Jackson. Flush to his right. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
Partner, the good ones have a clock running in their head, okay? Because it says something like this: I've got this many seconds to find a target. After that, I have to tuck it and try and get some yardage on this first down snap. He doesn't just get some yards, though. He gets a big gain, and they'll come right back with another 1st and 10.
On first down, it's a run with Ali. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The Ravens at 9-4 now on the year. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
And ball complete. It's a rookie from Oklahoma. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The Ravens get a new set of downs. Give them 17 on that pickup.
What an intelligent play as he...
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touched back, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Fields now on 2nd down. This one complete to Washington. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here comes the screen to Brooks. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league. And
pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Fields. This one down the field for Freiermuth. On 4th down, here's Cameron Johnston, the punt for Pittsburgh. Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for King Henry. And he'll work his way forward to about the 21. Here's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun, Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Flowers.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Middle.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
So on 4th down, here's Corey Bojorquez to kick it away. And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
They put Pickens in motion. Here's a handoff to Brooks. And he'll get about 5. So we've come to the... They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Hey, here we go, Ty.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Open man downfield is Freiermuth. 25 yards, the pickup there. That's a Steeler first down.
Hey, here we go. Extend.
Off the play action, here's Fields. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Steeler first down. We'll go once more with Brooks. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. The Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And he will dive into the end zone. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Steelers. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. Jackson now. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive. But now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
That's taken in. It's Rasheen Ali. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They're running on first down with Henry. Finds an alley to the 35. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Mike, you know the best time to pick up first downs is? On first downs. Don't wait for third down. We see it here. 3 plays in a row, 3 first downs on chunk plays, and this offense is rolling.
Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And he's in. David Njoku. Touchdown, Baltimore. The extra point is good. And the Ravens will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Don't jump. Ready? Up, let's go. Go.
They go play action with Fields. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
Go. Here we go. Go. Right.
Fields to throw. He'll let this go for Pickens. He's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Go. Hey, 10. It's you. Right.
A first down throw for Fields. That is hauled in at the 5. And he'll take it on in. Pat Freiermuth. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw. This one complete to Bateman. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. Again, it's Jackson. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
2nd down. Jackson. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. To throw is Jackson. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and we got some big plays in their future. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Play action now for Fields. A throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Here at halftime, it's the visitors, the Steelers, who are in the lead. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, for the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway.
DC, ready? DC. Get on! Ready!
On 1st and 10, Jackson. That is into the hands of the rookie from Oklahoma. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Jackson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
That is brought in. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. Here's a run. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Now here's 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Henry. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
What is it? Middle. Hey. You are X.
Now Jackson. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown, Ravens.
And once they let the quarterback out of the pocket, it just became too many options at their disposal. They got to keep him in the pocket and limit the run option. once he's out there on the perimeter, Mike, his ability to either throw it or take it in himself, it just puts so much pressure on these coverage defenders and results in an easy touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, Scott. Out. Jump square. Right.
Handoff. Running left is Brooks. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. On the handoff, this is Brooks. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
Another try with Brooks. He'll manage only a couple. Kyle Hamilton, the former Notre Dame star, able to make the play. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go. Good.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to go into the end zone, but there is a flag down. And this is all going to be erased. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. He's got his man. It's Pickens. He is in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Steelers. Boswell now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Steelers move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Going for it all. That's caught! And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
To the goal line and in. Jay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. A try here for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Ravens extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Off the play action, here's Fields. That is caught downfield by Pickens. That is catch number 60 for the season.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Hey, Here we go, son. Right.
On 1st and 10, Fields. This is intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
From the gun, Jackson. And he's going to be taken down, a sack on what likely will wrap up play in this third. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Going up top and looking for Flowers.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, Ken. Right.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
11.
Give inside, it's Brooks. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. That's Washington, the man in motion. A carry now for Brooks. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it. They go play action with Fields. He'll go right back to Freiermuth. And he will get into the end zone. Pat Freiermuth. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. On for the extra point is Boswell. He's got it. And the Steelers have taken a 4-point advantage.
Ravens 24. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. Now, Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Play action now. Jackson. Got a man left side. It's caught. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. A first down throw for Jackson. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Ravens. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it. And the Ravens go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
Don't jump. Ready? Go.
On 1st and 10, here's Brooks. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Play action now for Fields. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to keep it himself.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Fields. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Hey.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. They'll run with the man from Marshall, Rashid Ali. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. They'll try and run for this with Henry. He will have a Ravens 1st down as they move the chains on 3rd down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time.